Hi, and welcome back to Blue's Garden. From seeds to first harvest, this is my Beets 2025 video. Well, made it. From seed to tiny little growth to finally harvesting. I am pulling up some beets and beet greens, and it's a pretty decent little harvest for the amount of effort and small amount that I planted. So I'm very excited. Let's take a look outside at, well, first let's take a look at the whole process from when I put the seeds in all the way up through till harvest. So I'm starting my process of planting. Early Wonder Tall Top Beets. They're fairly large seeds, and I know that they're actually not one single seed. They're a cluster of seeds. So I'm actually planting them in a couple of different groups, actually 3 or 4 groups per little cell. There are 4x4 cells about an inch deep. This is to get things started. Label the Early Wonder Tall Top. Next up is Sweet Merlin Beets. And this one supposedly matures just a little bit longer than the Early Wonder Tall Top. I've been told that the Early Wonder Tall Top are slightly bigger beet greens, which will make for nice salads. Again, planting these in groups. I'm all kinds new to this, so I guess I'm just going to find out. They say to plant them about a quarter to half inch deep. So I give them a little coat of something on top. And, of course, label the Sweet Merlin as well. Outside, I did not take a video of planting them. After a couple of weeks, small greens. After a good 3 or 4 weeks, some decent greens. These are the Early Wonder on the left, and on the right in there are the Sweet Merlin. And if you look in, after about a month or two, you see the beet clusters growing together. I learned that I planted them all too close together. So what I am going to end up doing is this is harvest time. I'll remove the chicken wire, and then I'm going to early pull, every third, every other, and I'm going to do this by taking the little shovel and put it to the side and down under to kind of pry up the beetroot. Tap the dirt from the roots, and I'm just pulling off some of the dead leaves here, but not a bad first beet I've ever grown. I'm going to keep going. Like I said, I'm going to thin sort of the medium-sized beets out and leave the smaller ones to grow a bit larger, see if I can get them to size up some. I'm also going to thin some of the small ones too if it looks like there's too many all growing together. It's a decent little cluster of some beets, and this is the right size to get nice, tender, sweet beetroot. Shake some of the dirt off and just kind of pry them apart a little bit, make it easier to clean them up, save them all. I'm going to use the beet greens for salad, mix them in with some salad, and save the beets for some roasted beets. And again, with the other 25-gallon grow bag, I'm going to thin them out, basically. I'm also pulling some weeds out of here as I go, but I'm not pulling them all out. I'm going to rinse everything off, get all the dirt off, take them inside. I'm going to, once I clean them all off, I am going to rinse not only the bottoms but the greens, and then when I'm inside, I'm going to cut the greens off and store them separately. Everything's going in the fridge. I want the greens to crisp up. It's fairly hot out, so, anybody who lives in heat areas knows you want that all to crisp up. So the beetroot. I'm going to cut about an inch or so, 2 to 3 centimeters above the root. and I'm going to rinse them all off. Well, that's sort of sad. Turns out that I lost some video footage. That's not a big deal. Anyway, take the beet inside. Essentially, you want to cut the nasty root part off, and about an inch or so, 2 to 3 centimeters above the beet itself, you want to cut the stalks off, and then you can put those beets in the fridge for use in a day or two, or you can use them right away. They make great for roasted beets. I'll show you my recipe for doing that. And then the beet greens, I give a good rinse, use my little salad spinner, spin off the extra liquid, and I then take the beet greens, put them on some paper towel, wrap that up, put it inside a gallon Ziploc, and that goes in the fridge, and cool that down. Really crisps it up, and that makes for a great salad. Add a couple of different greens that I have into the salad, and that was a great little salad. So anyway, first pass at beets, I pulled about, excuse me, pulled about a quarter of my beets out. Still get a lot sizing up. I'm pretty happy with it. It's enough for a nice side dish for some roasted beets, and also a couple of salads for beet greens. Pretty happy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And that helps me grow, which helps you grow. If you can help me grow, that helps you grow. Thanks.